because most of it you've just taken others' words for it. And why is that? It's a strange thing, isn't it? I mean, if you really look, can you find a good reason? Can you find a good reason why you've avoided yourself? Why you've run away from yourself? Doesn't seem to be a good reason, except that it's just what everybody else does. So that's what we learned. Try to be like others, do as others say, do as others do. You'll be rewarded for being like others. I mean, think about it. If people tell children, "Oh, you're a good boy, you're a good girl." What does that mean? It means you meet with my approval. You're doing things the way that I want you to. You're behaving the way I want you to. You're thinking the way I want you to. Well, how does the person who's saying that know what they want? Well, chances are it was because when they were little, somebody told them you're a good boy or a good girl or a bad boy or a bad girl. And I know, enlightened parents these days, they would probably not suggest to anybody that they are good or bad. They wouldn't call them a boy or a girl either, I suppose. It would be sure to be entirely gender neutral and to not suggest any goodness or badness. But we don't need the words. We know what the other person is thinking or feeling. So you could police your words all you want, but the children will still know. So it gets passed down. Who are you? Who to be good, don't be bad. And of course, sometimes people rebel against that. Then they become bad because then bad is good. They work really hard. Oh, look how free I am. I don't. I'm not good. I'm free. I've broken free of being good. I'm bad because bad isn't really bad. Bad is good. Good is bad. Bad is good. It's just a rebellion. It's a reaction. It's not real freedom. It's not really being yourself. Still relative to some external standard. Don't really know who you are. You're just reacting to what others taught you. In that case, I mean, if that was true, then your life is not very meaningful. It's not purposeful. You're just here to be good or bad. Just here to get others' approval. You're just here to fit in or to stand out. Your worth is determined by what others think. It's the programming. It's in there. I promise you. Well, what kind of life is that? It's kind of empty, isn't it? And then you wonder why sometimes you feel empty. Could it be that you just got it all wrong? Maybe you were overlooking yourself all along and you didn't even know you were doing it because you thought yourself was this thing which can be measured, this thing which can be measured by external standards. So if you're going to really open up to this possibility, if you're really going to explore this possibility that your life is purposeful and important, turns out that is a much more radical proposition than it really might have seemed on the surface. I know it's kind of a nice idea. It sounds nice. So, my life is important and purposeful. Oh, isn't that nice? I can feel nice and hopeful for half a second till I have to return to my grind of being me. You know, I mean, like that's just pie in the sky thinking my life is meaningful and purposeful. I can do that on the weekends, but during the week I gotta pay the bills. Ain't got time for life is purposeful. Just got to figure out how am I gonna make ends meet. And that's a money context, but you could fit that into other contexts too, right? I mean, you could say, okay, this sounds nice. My life is purposeful and meaningful. Sure, but when the rubber meets the road in my relationships. Gotta make sure other people accept me and approve of me and love me and like me. Otherwise, I'll be all alone, and people will dislike me and they won't approve of me, and that's not workable. Or health. Sure, it sounds nice. Life is meaningful and purposeful, but I got to figure out what's wrong with me. I mean, did it ever occur to you that there's nothing wrong with you? That the problem is that you have been trying to be somebody else and it's just not working. You have been blessed with the fulfillment of your purpose, your intention. You have a fundamental desire that you want to fulfill that can only be fulfilled through the vehicle of you. And then you say, oh, I got to be like somebody else. So then guess what? You can't fulfill your purpose. You can't fulfill your desires if you're trying to be somebody else. You can only do it if you're actually willing to be you. But we're so accustomed to the other way. We don't even know where to begin. How can I be me? Who am I? I mean, it couldn't be this. It couldn't be these insecurities and this discomfort, fear, anxiety, worry. Couldn't be that. That's not attractive at all. I want to be attractive. I don't want to be any of these things. And besides, when I expressed these things and when I was a little child, I was told I was bad. I don't want to be bad. I want to be good. I want people to approve of me. I want them to smile at me. I want them to hold me and hug me. I don't want them to push me away and say, oh, I don't feel comfortable being around you because of your insecurity. So we learn to reject these things. We say, oh, they're bad. That's not me. So you build up a false persona